Danny, I suppose you'll be disappointed with the performance, but the key is the win at the end of the day.
Yeah, I mean, I'll tell you what I just told them in there. Well done for winning the game 3-1. But from my own personal perspective, that's probably one of the hardest games I've had to watch as a manager of one of my teams. I don't know, from the start to finish, we just didn't compete. And I think that the best way to sum it up is what Spencer Knight said, is that if they'd have had a Reed or a Dadson playing up front for them, then we would have got beat tonight. They was better than us in all departments. They were stronger than us. They passed the ball better than us. Their tempo was better than ours. So it's a bit strange that we've won a game, but inside it feels like we've lost tonight.
And what can you put it down to at all? Is it?
No, it could be just one of them nights. It was completely different from Saturday. With intent on Saturday compared to tonight was a huge difference. So I'm not quite sure, to be perfectly honest, what it was. I hope it was just a one-off and that's out of our system. If you want to flip it on its head, the positives to it is that's 5 wins on the bounce now. We've won the last 4 league games, so we've put ourselves in a position where we're there or thereabouts. But they just need to understand that sort of performance is not acceptable, and if we're going to go on and achieve what we want to achieve, then it needs to be a hell of a lot better.
Because I know you've got a few goals in a few games, but generally you've started fairly slowly, and I suppose the key is that you're so far up the table, despite the fact that you've not really got going. You're in sort of third gear or something.
Yeah, I'd probably half agree with that. I think there's still a lot more to come from us. But as you said, I think the difference is this year to last year is that last year, we struggled a little bit with the defensive side of the game, where we gave away really sloppy goals on a week-to-week basis, and we had to go and score 3s and 4s to win games. Whereas you look at us this year defensively, we look a hell of a lot more sound. We just need to click, for the want of a better phrase. And I think once we do, with the shape of the side, because the shape of the side's good, and there's no problem with that. It's just tonight that I've been really, really disappointed with. Apart from that, we've had solid displays.
Mm-hmm. And on the positive side, Alex Reed, a milestone there tonight. He's gone through that 100-goal barrier, and to do that in 2 and a bit seasons is just an incredible achievement.
It's fantastic. I mean, credit to Alex for achieving that, because he's got to get himself in positions to score goals, and he's also got the desire to score them goals. But again, without everyone else, he doesn't score them 100 goals. The way we play suits Alex. I said that to him from the moment I ever first spoke to him about coming to the club, and that he was a 30-goal a season man then. I said to him, you come and play for us, I bet you get 40-50, and that's exactly what's happened. But it's because of the way that we play, and I think we've done it in patches so far this season. And once we do kick on and click into gear, so to speak, he'll get even more goals. But from his perspective, it's a fantastic achievement, and something that he should be extremely proud of, to score 100 goals, as you say, in sort of just over two and a bit seasons. That's fantastic achievement.
Mm-hmm. And just briefly looking ahead to Saturday, FA Cup, it's something that if you can get a run together, not only in terms of the money that can be made, but also it just seems to generate, sort of get people from their houses and getting them down the ground and try and get
that's
more
what
fans.
It's FA Cup, isn't it? Everyone talks about the FA Cup of what a fantastic competition it is, and it is. We want as many of the town to come and support us as we can. And as I said before, we want to progress as far as we can progress. Don't get wrong, we're going to win the FA Cup, but we want to progress as much as we can. We want to give the fans something to cheer about as much as we can, and as I said before, from a financial perspective, we want to take it as far as we can. So we'll approach the game as if it was any other normal league game, with the intent to go and win and progress on.
Yeah, no, Alex, it's just a wonderful achievement for you tonight. So just incredible in 2 and a bit seasons. Phenomenal achievement.
Oh, 100 goals.
100 goals. Yeah, not just a 3-1 win.
Yeah, obviously I'm happy about it, but a 3-1 win's more important. I've always said, as long as we get 3 points, if I don't score, I might moan a bit when I get home, but I'm happy. I'll be happy coming in and I'll try and score next game. And it's always been like that. I've had a bit where I didn't score for 2 games, and to be fair, you look at the 2 games, and I could have scored in those games, but we've won the games, and that's more important. So we've just got to kick on. We haven't played the best today, but as I said to you a minute ago, good teams win games when they play bad.
Absolutely, yeah. But I mean, from your own perspective, you know, it is an incredible milestone. Would you say you seem to have reached the age that they say footballers at your age, you're in that sort of purple patch of your career where you're at your best? You know, you've got your experience and everything, and you seem to be enjoying, you know, this period of your footballing life more than you have in the past, and it shows with the goals that you're getting.
I think I've just enjoyed it at this club. I've thoroughly enjoyed it at this club. I love this club. That's why I've stayed here. I'm going to be honest, I've had offers and I haven't gone. But it's just one of them things. The club's got a great ethos about it, and it knows where it wants to go. It's just the case of us as players now getting them to that point, because if we get them to that point, this club's going to be a force.
Mm. And do you feel yourself at your sharpest you've ever felt?
I think after breaking my ankle, or breaking a bone in my ankle last year, I came back quite fit, but over the summer I had to do a lot of strength work, and I came back maybe a little bit too top heavy, and then I've gone the opposite way and then come back a bit too light, and now I'm just finding middle ground. So it's coming. I'm getting there or thereabouts. I would say I will be as fit easily as when I scored 52.
Right, and it's similar that you seem to be coming into a good spell, and the team is slowly. It all seems to be coming together. So it's slow, isn't it? It's not, you know. And I guess in the past, Harlow teams after Christmas have really pushed on in the last few years.
We've had a good influxion. I mean, I'm using that word right here. Influxion of players who come in, but we've kept a main core. So we've kept Fabs, we've kept Lane, we've kept Popey, we've kept Dadson. We've kept that core, and we've brought in decent players. But it took a few weeks for us to start picking up results and playing better. But we have done. I mean, that's 4 wins now in a row.
5, I think.
5 wins in a row. We've got to go on Saturday and win again, and then Tuesday win again. And we've just got to keep that mentality. Keep that mentality. We'll be up there by the end of the season.
And the way you're going, you know, you're gonna, because you say you're so happy at this club, you could become. I mean, I'm sure Phil Chewson will tell us exactly how many goals the top scorer has had, but you must be getting towards that, in that pantheon of Harlow Town goal scorers. You must be getting very close, even though you've been here such a short time. Yeah,
I'd love to know what it is, and hopefully, if I get told, set me a target. Because I know it sounds silly, but it's hard to set yourself targets when you keep scoring, and it's always, I need to get that next, maybe go for the next 10 or the next 5, and hopefully achieve that. But a bigger target, I think, would be better for me.
And the players that you've got around you, setting up so many chances. You've even got players like the left back, Lane Eady, putting a pull on your toe today for that. I think that might have been your first goal. You know, he's just tremendous run, and they're coming from all over the pitch, aren't they? Setting you up, really.
Yeah. I would say, but this is what I was talking about. In the first few weeks, I would say we found it a little bit hard to get in those positions, and maybe because Lane's overlapped Ryan for that goal, and Ryan literally, as soon as he overlapped, sat off. I don't think we would have been like that in the first couple of weeks. We looked like we was a little bit out of shape, but now the team's coming together. We look solid.
Do you think this is going to be the season then?
I hope so. I can't do another playoffs. I said it last year. Look what happened. Playoffs for me, if we're in it, we've got to win it this year. I'm getting sick and tired of losing them. But the aim's to win the league. I don't want to do playoffs.
Yeah, certainly the team looks strong enough. The players, when you look around you, is strong enough to win that league.
We are easily a good enough side to win this league, but it's not always that simple. You look at Man City last year, you would have said that they would have at least challenged Chelsea. They didn't. Chelsea walked away with it. hands down we're the best team in the league. So sometimes it's not always about having the players, but it's about having the players that work together and work for each other. And I think that's what took a while for us to get. Now you see players tracking back and helping their mate out, and sometimes it's hard for people to get an understanding, but I feel like especially our wide men and our fullbacks at the moment have got a very, very good understanding.